in Ephesians chapter 6 from verse 10. And Paul opened us up to a battle that we never knew existed. Be strong in the Lord in the power of his might. Take on the whole armor of God, wherewith you are able to withstand the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. And I said, hey, when did I get into a wrestling match? When was I invited? They don't invite you. You are born into it. So if you don't accept God, you will meet it with time. And when we talk like this, they say, oh, these Africans have come again. Because you think all the demons in the world are in Africa. We accept that there are some demons in Africa and we are fighting them. But you don't know the one coming to your borders. Every time I come to the Western world, I am shocked at the alarming rate of autism. And you think it's a sickness? It's an attack. The gates are porous. There are no more kingdom men who can say stop. Trump was lamenting the other day, and he said some years ago, it used to be one child in every 1,000. He said now it's one child in every 34 child. Don't you think Satan is covering a lot of ground? You think the work of demons is corruption? You are joking. There are different kinds of demons. At least in Africa, we don't have people on the street protesting that a man will marry a man. We still understand the meaning of marriage. I'm saying that the definition now is difficult for some of you. But at least we still, you are more intelligent according to your statistics. But at least we still know the definition of marriage. That in the beginning it was male and female. Now they kill people in your world for saying such truth. One of the most promising young men of this century was shot dead some days ago because he spoke truth. Now you think corruption is in Africa? You think wickedness is in Africa? Shot dead for speaking truth. This is why men must rise that submit to Jesus. And when such men rise, the way you know it is that they have a slogan: if I perish, I perish. Because when you kill one, the man to rest on 100. You will regret that you killed them. In fact, their death becomes a greater witness than their lives. The young man that was killed lived for 31 years, but the witness of one day of his death is more than his 31 years life. Today, every part of the world has heard his message, and many have been converted. So the person who killed him facilitated his assignment on earth, because you can't kill the voice of a spirit. He was pregnant with the voice of a spirit. God was the one crying through him, because there was an abomination overtaking the land. A man who knew the will of God stood doggedly and defied death. They asked him some weeks ago, what if you die? He said, I want to be remembered for my courage, for standing for my faith. If that kind of Christianity does not return, we will not see the days of his power. So the likes of Charlie Kirk must rise from Australia. Men who are dogged in submitting to the will of God. If I perish, I perish. We lack such believers. Church is full, but you can't find men. May the Lord number you among the agents of his kingdom.